All right, guys. How are you guys doing? On the face-to-face group here, there's only one student. I think one couldn't make it. One I've not heard. One is to go online. So, all right. So before we get started here, I want to talk about a couple things. One, I want to know how it went for the test last week. So I want to take 5 minutes for this from this class to talk about it. So, go. Any comments?
I guess I'll talk about my test. This is Damon Minoj.
Yes, David.
I know I sent you a text, and so I was in the car riding home, so I was unable to take a true environmentally correct test. But I had my mask and my calculator and all that stuff, so it was a bit rough taking it in the car, but it wasn't horrible. It was a bit of a time crunch because it was a little bit hard to focus, but other than that, it went all right.
I have a question, Damon.
Yes.
So last week was 11th class. This is 12th class. So has the class helped you for math and science?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Anybody else?
Especially with the
Yeah, go ahead.
strategies about going about things, taking this step and this step. It's helped a lot.
That makes a difference between a 30 and a 32, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. Anybody else? I want to keep it short here. I don't want to waste too much time. I really don't have time. So if you have any comments, now is the time to talk. Ask, just be honest. If it's something we have not done good, I want you to tell me that.
This is the test went honestly pretty good. The mask didn't really affect it that much, and I had my calculator and all that, and I was in a normal test environment, so it went pretty well.
Good.
And the strategies of science helped a lot.
Yeah, I can't tell you enough about it, guys. Not to blow our horn here, but that's the fact. We have been doing this for 13 years, more than 6,000 students. So if it was not working, we would have changed it way long back. So let me ask you this question. Tell me your name if you were satisfied with your raw scores. Satisfied. Kiki, okay, one.
Matt.
Ava.
Ryan.
Okay. Tell me your name if you're not satisfied with your scores.
Agreed.
Jackson. Sabrin.
Okay. What should we do to improve that? So I want to ask Jackson, Preet, and Sabrin. What do you guys? What should we do?
Honestly, it didn't have to do anything with it wasn't your fault at all. I was just I wasn't really focused that much. I was pretty tired and I had a little bit of a headache going. So it was just all natural. That's not the reason. It wasn't your class. That was the reason that I didn't. I'm not fine with my score.
Okay, fair enough, and I appreciate you being honest, and I like that. If there's something, of course, I would like to know, but you got to be fair in your analysis. So Jackson and Sabrin.
Yeah, I'm with Preet on this one. I totally did not know we were taking the test, and so we were remodeling our house. There was a lot of house cleaning and a lot of different things that I was dealing with. So, I mean, I would say fine, but I definitely wasn't satisfied, so that's why I said
That's
that.
important. I don't get satisfied that easily at all, so that's good that you guys are not satisfied. Next, Jackson.
I didn't get much sleep the night before. I didn't know that we were taking the practice test that day. So I wasn't as focused as I should have been.
So what is the lessons we're going to learn? So if you are taking the test, don't do construction at home, get good sleep, don't have headaches, right, guys? Simple.
It was mainly a preparation, but I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I think like the score I got was like pretty decent, but like, you know, I'm still going for something higher than that.
Yeah.
Especially me being in this advanced class. So yeah, I'm still, getting a higher score is still a goal.
Absolutely. 36 is the limit, and you guys have to strive for it. But I like you guys are honest. I like that. Okay, next week is the Easter Sunday, so there's no class. So happy Easter. Hope you guys have a good break. Weather seems to be improving. So that's next one. Third, students who have not taken the test last week, they need to text me by end of day today so that I can tell what they need to do. Next, if you have a question after reviewing the solution, you still don't get it, I need to know the question. Sounds good? Okay. Today is March 28th, then Sunday, April 4th, then April 11th is the next Sunday, then of course April 17th is the big test, 18th is a class, 25th is a class. That's the last class. And I want to tell you right now, just because you took the test on 17th doesn't mean you should not show up on 18th. We're going to continue our program, okay? So don't have any thoughts on that one. Looks like your results will be on April 27th. Okay. April 27th. And April 10th is, of course, our ACT review, which many of you have signed up. Okay. I think I told everything I had planned.
Hey Manoj, do you know when we would get the results for the April 20th test, the one that the Sioux City Community School District is taking?
I have no idea because schools have their own thing.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, every school is different, so I can't even give a close guess because one time it was 10 days, one time it was 5 weeks. So I have no clue. Okay, last question before we get started. Is that, and again, I just want you to be honest, okay? You're not going to hurt my feelings. Is there anybody who is not satisfied with our class so far based on how they did in that practice test? You can be honest. You can say, well, it didn't help me much, but just want to know. Okay, all right. Let's continue with the ellipsis. And then it's going to be 2 hours of fun math today. So let's rock and roll. So we're going to start with the foci of an ellipse. So we studied the standard form of ellipse. So this is your horizontal ellipse. So one of the things they will ask you is, what is the foci? Okay? And I don't want to get into explanation what a foci is. It's going to take some time, so I don't want to get into that one. A foci, which is actually represented by C. C is equal to plus or minus square root of a squared minus b squared. So foci is a distance. Okay, it measures distance. Next, foci is always inside an ellipse. It's just always inside an ellipse. and is always on major axis. Is always on major axis. So from the vertex of the ellipse, the distance of the foci is equidistant because you can see it's plus or minus. So it's going to be in plus direction and the minus direction. So they will ask you, what is the foci of this ellipse? It will be a direct question. We're going to go to hyperbolas. And I won't spend much time because we are not seeing a whole lot of questions on hyperbolas. But I just want to introduce the equation to you guys. Because there is a small difference. Plus is for ellipse, negative is for hyperbola. Sure, draw it. Anyways. I could have drawn it better, guys, trust me. The dotted lines are asymptotes to the graph, okay? I don't know, I didn't draw it correctly, but if I can draw this correctly. So, yeah, I could have made this better. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but so if this is the vertex, if it is origin, of course h and k will be 0, 0. If it's not, it'll be some hk. So from in the major axis, it's the distance from the vertex to the to the midpoint of the curve, that's your A, and the other direction, which is created by a quadrant by drawing a parallel lines, that will be distance B. So the major axis is called transfer axis. And minor axis is called the coordinate axis. It's been a long time I've seen any questions on hyperbolas. The only thing I've seen is they give an equation and say which one is an equation of which represents a hyperbola. Probably that's about it. But ellipse, I've seen this a lot. Okay. So I wanted to finish off ellipse and hyperbolas. Okay. Any questions on this?
Manoj, can we get a picture of that sent to the group me afterwards?
No, I'm gonna do it now. I know what you guys are asking. I knew that's
Okay, thank you.
yeah. It's hard to draw that in a proper scale, but let me post it in the group me now itself because I just want you guys to have a look at this. Hopefully, okay, send it now. I just want you guys to have a quick look at it and zoom it if you're not sure. Sometimes instead of calling the coordinate axis, they also call this as conjugate axis. It depends on which country you are actually. They have seen both the names used. Coordinate axis or conjugate axis. So I just want you guys to have, we had a student from Hungary and they used the word coordinate axis. And in America they use, I've seen more conjugate, some use coordinate. So I just want to introduce both the names for you guys. Did you guys get it? Picture?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, remind me guys, because I was checking my notes and maybe I didn't write the notes. Did we do problems with the how to find repeating decimals? Like for example, if something repeats as 0.365, 0.365 repeating, could you find the 817th term? Did we do those problems? I didn't find in my notes, but I was not sure. I don't think so, right? Okay, let's try that. So we're going to go to the next topic, what do you call pattern recognition problems, PRPs. Pattern recognition problems. First one. If today is Sunday, what day is 178th day? If today is Sunday, what day is 178th day?
Day in 178 day, or like if the first day is one Sunday.
Okay, today is Sunday. So today is already declared. So 178th day, okay, are you asking from today as Sunday or starting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Starting today.
Okay, I'm done then.
Okay, tell me your name if you're done.
Damon.
Ryan.
Matt.
Okay, tell me the answers online, guys. Good, let's see.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's Wednesday.
I also got
Aye.
Wednesday.
I had Wednesday.
You got
Wednesday.
Tuesday? Okay, I think we need to define this. Okay, so for example, if today's Sunday, okay, so if I asked fifth day, okay, fifth day, so it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay, I thought it was starting with Sunday, so the fifth day would be Sunday. Okay.
That's why I wanted to clarify that one. Okay, so that's where you have to be clear. That's I thought maybe confusion. Okay, so how do you do this? Of course, we know there are 7 days in a week, so you do 178 divided by the number of repeating terms, which is 7 in this case. So which comes out to 25.42 whatever. Okay. Okay, that's what we get. Then I take the whole number, which is 25. So 25 times 7 is 175 days. So if I repeat this 25 times, I land back on Sunday. Then 176 is Monday, 177 is Tuesday, 178 is Wednesday. So that's what I have is Wednesday. I want to know if you used any other method. Of course, I think there is one more method, but yeah.
I used almost exactly the same method, except instead of manually counting, I just subtracted 25 from 25.
Yeah.
24,
Yep, you can do it, this, whatever you get, minus 25, then you get a decimal times 7, you get 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Damon and Matt, what did you guys use?
I used the second one where you take the remaining and multiply times 7, and
Okay.
then get roughly 3 days.
Yep,
Yeah, I also did that.
yep. Again, these are the two possible methods I've seen, okay? All right, next. What is the 8/37th decimal of 73 or 200? Eight 37th decimal of 73 or 200.
Done.
Okay. Answers?
Five.
Good, 5. Anybody else matching?
I had 5. Ryan.
Okay. So if you do 73 divided by 200, I believe you get 0.365 repeating. Am I right?
Well, you just hit.
What's that?
I don't know. In the calculator, does it print it in as repeating or?
Oh, in calculator it rounds off at the end.
Okay.
And that's where you gotta be careful. Oh,
That is the extra constant.
oh, I think I typed in the wrong number. Oh, give me 1 second here. Yeah, I was just wondering about that. You know, I want to cancel this question because, yeah, I typed the wrong number there, so in my calculator. Keep the problem same. Keep the problem same, but what is the 8/37th decimal of 107? Apologies for that one. Sorry about that. Okay, now tell me.
2.
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay, let's try that one. So if we do 1 divided by 7, I believe you get repeating of 0.142857 repeating. Please remember in the calculator at the end it rounds off. So you gotta be a little cognizant about that one. So it is repeating by 6. So you take 837 divided by 6. 837 divided by 6, 139.5. So if you do 139, it ends with 7. So if you repeat this 139 times, it ends with 7. Now it's 0.5, so it's half of it. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. It's out of the 6. Or you can do literally this way as well. Please remember, this 6 is what is repeating. 0.5 is remaining. 0.5 times 6 is 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay? Want to make sure you understand that part. So do not fall into the calculator of rounding offs. Just want to apologize for the mistake. Okay? Don't like to make mistakes. I think I just typed the problem wrong in my calculator when I came up with that question. All right. Does anybody have question on these two? Or any doubts of how to do this? Please ask. Okay. I bought some problems for you guys. Let's get started. Okay. These are all some general math, statistics, probability questions collected over the years. I think this will be a good stuff for you guys. Let me first complete the problem before you guys draw it. First question. So this will be question number 3 here. The first question to you guys is, what is the probability that the dart thrown will fall in the shaded region? What's the probability it will fall in the shaded region? Yeah, tell me guys, answers.
1/3.
1/3. Anybody else? All right. So the probability of shaded region, P shaded, is equal to shaded area divided by the total area. In this, the total area is this one. This is the biggest one. So total target, total area. So how do you find the shaded area here? So this has a radius of 2, this is a radius of 1, so it'll be pi 2 square minus pi 1 square. So it'll be this circle minus the small bullseye divided by the total area is pi 3 square. So it'll be 4 pi minus 1 pi is 3 pi divided by 9 pi, which is 1/3. Kiki, is this how you did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Questions, guys? You guys have done these questions in school, right?
Yes.
Covered a lot, but
This is more like a 7th grade, algebra 1, pre-algebra level, okay? What is the probability that the dart will fall on the bullseye, the horizontal lines I've drawn here? So try that one.
that was done.
You guys got 1/9?
Yep.
Well, of course, common sense says it will be hard to get the bullseye compared to this area here. And that's what the mathematical probability is also saying. So you have 33% chance of getting this correct, but you have around 1/9, which is around 10%, 11% to get this here. So chance go lower. Okay. All right. Next, question number 5. Go ahead and draw this table. So, number of TVs per home, televisions per home, and this is the number of homes. Question A. What is the average number of TVs per home? Use common sense, that also kind of helps a lot.
Should we round to the nearest
No,
million?
keep it. If it's a decimal, keep it as decimal. So don't round off.
Done.
If you guys have an answer, you have to tell me your name. So
Damon.
Ryan.
Ryan, what do you got?
2.66 repeating.
What do you have?
2 2/3.
Okay. Damon, what do you have?
I have 2/3.
You said just 2/3?
Yes.
Hmm.
Average numbers of TV per home.
Well, look at the number of number of TVs per home, number of homes. Doesn't look like that.
Well, I just took all the TVs in the table divided by all the homes in the table.
How many
If that's
homes,
wrong, you can
how
go
many
ahead.
homes are there? How many homes?
In the whole table, there's 15.
Yeah, so there are 15 homes. Okay, so we agreed to that part. So the question here is, how many total TVs are there in the 15 homes? So in one home, there are 0 TVs. So 1 times 0 is 0 TV plus. So there are 2 homes, they have 1 TV per home. So 2 times 1 is 2 TVs. Yeah, because it cannot be 2/3 TV, right, Damon? It cannot be.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it cannot be. I don't watch Netflix, but you guys will have trouble with 2/3 TV. Okay. 3 homes, and each one have 2 per home, so 6 TVs, 12 TVs, and 20 TVs. This sounds like my home. We have 4 TVs. So this is the total number of TVs. So how much it is? 32, 40. So you have 40 TVs in 15 homes. So it'll be
2.66.
6, okay, whatever, 6, 7, whatever it is. TVs per home. Which makes sense nowadays. This is what's the average, national average is around 2. Right, Damon?
Yep.
Okay. Next, same table, okay? Same table. B question. B. And if you have questions, you guys have to ask because I can't keep reminding you guys this. What is the median number of TVs per home? So what you guys did was the average, the mean. Now the median number of TVs per home. Good question. Anybody? Answer.
Is it 3?
What do you have?
3.5.
So you said 3.5, somebody said 3. Okay, keep going. Okay. I hope there's no, you guys didn't do the shortcut here. Okay. How many homes we have? 15 homes. How many TVs we have? 40 TVs, right? Median number of TVs per home. Median, okay? It's the middle number. So, in the first home, you have 0 TV. In the 2 homes, you have 1 and 1. Right? In 3 homes, you have 2, 2, 2. 4, number of homes have 3, 3, 3, 3. 5 has 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. These are the number of TVs in those 15 homes in the ascending or descending order. The median is the middle value. So 0, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 3, left with 3. 3 is the answer. So the average is 2.6, but the median is 3. Who got this answer 3?
Ryan.
Ryan, this is how you did it, right?
Yeah, that's how I did it.
Okay, I have a question, Ryan, for you. So, let's say I'm a salesperson and I'm trying to sell TVs. What data is important to me? The average data or the median data? Use common sense.
The average?
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't think median made sense.
Really?
If you're a salesperson.
If it's not, it doesn't make sense, why bother learning about it?
Well, because if the range is really big, then the median wouldn't really show the average number, like the most amount of. What am I trying to say? So like if there was like a 10 there, the median would be much bigger, but the average wouldn't jump as much as the median would. So the average shows a better number.
Okay. Anybody wants to support or not support Ryan? Yeah, Kiki.
Are we taking this in the views of the eyes of the salesperson?
Yes, eyes of the salesperson.
We want, if we're trying to sell TVs, wouldn't we want to say 3? So we can say that we need more TVs with the average.
Yes. If I'm a salesperson, I would like to tell people that average number of people home has 3 TVs than 2.6. It sells better, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
I do agree to your comment that when you study statistical data, you cannot go with one parameters, just the average or the median. You have to take everything into consideration. But from the sales perspective, a salesperson will say the median TVs per home is 3, sounds a lot better than 2.6. Right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions? What is so we did the average, the mean, the median. What is the mode number of TVs per home? Please answer quick.
4.
What is the mode number of TVs?
4.
4, because you have the most number of homes would have 4 TVs. So the mode number of TVs is 4. Okay, that's an easy question. Question number C. 16th home data was missing from the above table. If 16th home was included, what is the new median?
Do we have a number for the 16 homes?
Then there's no fun. No, no.
Is the new median 3.5?
I don't know. We'll see.
Like, wouldn't you just change that?
Yeah, guys, tell me the answer. So one has 3.5. Kiki, what do you have? 3. Anybody else? Well, this 16th home data is not available, okay? So we can make up our own, okay? So let's say the 16th home has 10 TVs, okay? So that would have been here, right? Am I right? If this was 10 here, then this 3 would have gone to this 3. It would have been the average of these 3. So it would be 3. So you can write down all these thing again here. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, and 4. So if I add 10 here, so you can see here, so you'll be left with the average of the 3's, which is 3. So if you take this, instead of 10, let's say we make it 0 here, it'll still be in the 3. So you can try any numbers. I tried 3 different combinations, by the way, and the median did not change. This is the only way to do, is to try 2-3 variations of TVs. One on the one side, one on the other side, one in the middle. In this case, it's not changing. Ryan, make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Manoj.
Yeah.
So say on the first problem, the middle was the 3 right before the 4, like the last 3. And if you would have added a number on the end, would you just take the average between the 3 and the 4?
Yes. But you have
Okay.
to be careful on that particular specific problem, okay? Right?
Yep.
I still would recommend you guys writing it down like this. There's no other ways. If you try to do shortcut, you will get into trouble. And that's where silly mistakes will happen, okay? All right, next problem. Problem number 6. All right. All right, I'm going to read the question. Please write it down. It's a word problem. And I'm going to only say it once. If you miss it, it's your problem, okay? So you need to concentrate. Focus. Mary has to drive to her grandma's house. and be back by 4 p.m. It is now 3 p.m. and she needs to spend 15 minutes with grandma. Looks like she really loves grandma. How far away is grandma's house? If her average speed is 32 miles per hour. 32 miles per hour. Go.
Done.
Answers.
She's 12 miles away from
Okay.
I had 12 as well.
Okay. All right, let's get started. What was the question number for that one? I forgot. 6. So this is Mary's house, this is grandma's house. So Mary and grandma. So let's call the distance as x. And the driving speed is 32 miles per hour. (32 miles per hour). And how many minutes she needs to spend there?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. So she needs to spend 15 minutes. So she has to go and be back in how many minutes then?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. So what's the total distance she has to drive?
24 miles.
X times 2, right? 2x. So this equation, distance is equal to velocity times time. One of the most simple, powerful equations in physics. The total distance she drove is 2x. Am I right? And the speed is 32 miles per hour. and the time is 45 minutes, which is in hours because you have to have the same units, 60 minutes per hour. All right, so you have 32 times 45 divided by 60. So 2x is equal to 24 miles. So x is equal to 12 miles. So the distance is 12 from her house, but she drove twice, so 24 miles. How many got 12 miles?
Damon.
Ryan.
Ava.
All right. Happy Easter. You guys stay on this link, and Lauren will be here. Continue with math. 2 important topics she'll be covering. See you guys. Happy Easter. April 17th is coming very, very close. All hands on deck in preparation. Remember, losers always have reasons. You got to put in your effort. Don't do your best. Ask yourself, did I do everything I can? So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.